Hey friends, Peggy Hall back with you. We are still following the story that keeps on giving. We're going to be taking a look at this grown man hugging a turtle. Notice the purple and the green. Those are the colors that have been associated with this latest hogwash. Why does he have posters on his wall? We're going to be looking at his days in captivity. Oh, I mean quarantine, because he's healthy. He has no symptoms and he is having the time of his life. We're going to get into all of that and more. So I hope you're ready for a little snark and let's dive in. Okay, you got to admit, friends, that this is bizarre. One of the influenza-ers, the Three Stooges, as I call them. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I've got a couple of videos I did about this ain't a virus already. This guy is so excited to be in quarantine. He's showing you all of his food. He's taking you day by day and giving you basically what they call a vlog, a video log. What's weird is that when we look at his other pages on Instagram, well, wait a minute, where did he get these posters to put on the wall? He's in the biocontainment unit or something like that in Nebraska under quarantine, even though he's healthy and he has no symptoms. That's another one of their storylines. Oh, we're going to be getting into all of this. In fact, give me just a moment. Let me bring you a message from the sponsor, and then we're going to analyze his Instagram page. And I'm going to ask the question right off the bat. Why does he not have any pictures of his experience on this Hondius cruise? He's got video after video showing all of the food. Don't you think that would have been something to record during his experience? Fake, phony, fraudulent, and false though it may be, there's nothing here on the cruise ship. There's nothing of his daily food and all of that. In fact, nobody is on that ship. It's not a cruise ship. It's an expedition line. No one is there. Who's taking these photos of him? Why are there no photos of any other people? Why are there no photos of him with any other people? Well, we're going to answer those questions in just a moment. But first, we are going to thank noblegoldinvestments.com. No one has ever said, I wish I had waited longer to protect my savings. So I hope you aren't. And if you have a 401k or an IRA, every day you wait is a day that your retirement sits exposed to inflation, eating away at your purchasing power. It is given over to a dollar that's losing ground against almost every hard asset and to a market that can't run on borrowed time forever. But here's what most Americans don't know. It's simple and easy to protect your wealth, and you don't have to cash out, pay taxes, or take a penalty to do it. So what you can do is roll over part of your existing retirement account into a physical gold or silver IRA. It's held in your name in an IRS approved vault. It's called a gold IRA, and it takes about 15 minutes or so to start. My friends at Noble Gold Investments specialize in this exactly, and they've helped thousands of Americans take that first step. Now, I'm not giving you any financial advice. I want you to get your answers from the experts at noblegoldinvestments.com. You can get a free gold IRA guide. Again, noblegoldinvestments.com. And there is a limited time offer during the month of May where you could qualify to receive 1/10 ounce gold American Eagle coin. Of course, there's always a risk for any kind of investment. As I say, get your questions answered by the experts over at noblegoldinvestments.com. Friends, over the last few days, I've brought you some rather hilarious coverage about this rather hilarious ain't a virus new story. And what I just came across today, it's just too much. This fellow looked so thrilled to be here. Jake Rosmarin. Yes, Rose is one of those names that show up again and again in these operations because it is related to the Freemasons, the Illuminati, basically the occult. I'm not saying it's a fake name. I'm just saying it's interesting that they have this fellow with his little, oh, his little turtle pillow because he's in isolation in Nebraska because he's healthy with no symptoms. So he has a little turtle pillow to keep himself company. And somehow he was able to put all of these posters up on the wall. It's very strange. And the colors, again, I've been pointing out the green and the purple. These are the color codes that they're using for this operation. He had to have his mommy call the airport to help him get home. And what I find interesting is he's doing all of these daily vlogs, the video logs of his time, if we can even believe it. He probably goes home at night or something. And here he's showing the food that his family sent him that he is enjoying here in isolation, the charcuterie board. And why didn't he show any of the food on the expedition ship? If this is what he does, he's an influenza-er, right? Like a millennial influenza-er. There's the green shirt. It's his first weekend. He looks so happy, probably thinking about all the money that he's making here. He said, oh, I had my daily temperature check and they changed my sheets. Oh my God, he's like a child. He said, it's my first Saturday morning here, although honestly, weekends don't really mean much in quarantine. Yeah, because he is basically in prison. So my question that I'm never going to stop asking is why didn't he do these kinds of videos when he was on this amazing trip of a lifetime in Antarctica or wherever he was, wherever he wasn't. So look, he gets to order his meals in quarantine. So basically, this is a training video, friends, for when you are in quarantine. And this person says, why in the world? It should be why in the non-spinning world are you the only person that is blogging or streaming your quarantine? Why isn't anyone else? Oh, and then there's all why is none of the families of these supposed other people also talking about their family? None of this is adding up at all. And what I think it's funny is that people are really onto this. And this guy isn't even deleting those comments. I think it's so darn funny. So he's got all these videos, his daily videos, but there were no daily videos of this trip of a lifetime on this cruise that cost thousands of dollars. Isn't this picture kind of despicable? A grown man hugging a turtle. Let's take a look at what turtles mean in the occult. Well, I just Googled it. I giggled it to see what the rest of the world would see, what they allowed to be out there. And of course, the first thing they give me is an AI answer, not even actual research. But here's what they said. The turtle is frequently used in internet humor and social media as a satirical way to joke about secret societies. For example, a character making a nonverbal gesture in an animated show or a random statue of a turtle is often humorously dubbed Illuminati confirmed. This is a running gag rather than a true symbolic connection. Well, this is just internet lore. I don't know whether or not that's true, but what I do know is we're seeing a grown man hugging a turtle like a security blanket. Part of what they're pushing here is that young men should be afraid, deathly afraid of getting sick, so afraid that they will willingly go into this quarantine setup and then bring you daily vlogs about what they're doing. Yet, when we look at his time on the Hondius. Now, this is May 4th. I want to go back earlier. Let's take a look at this one, shall we? The Atlantic Odyssey vlog. Oh, there's another turtle. Did you catch it? Nobody on the ship. He has no friends. I don't know who's taking this picture. Okay, let's pause for a second. This is one of the first and only videos I've seen of other people. They are never identified. And it seems very, very suspect to me. Who are they? What are their names? How do we know this isn't AI? It's very strange that we don't get to see all of the food, that these are very short little clips, whereas his other ones are much longer. There's a picture. How do we know he even took these? Yeah, this is very, very bizarre. Here's another one. Nobody on the ship. I'm having a Biscoff vanilla iced latte at the remotest inhabited island in the world. Well, where are all the meals? This looks like AI. This looks like a green screen. Where are all of the meals that you had? What about sitting down at the table with the captain? You see, none of this adds up, friends. Let me know if you've ever been on a cruise or an expedition like this. How would he even be able to afford this? There he is on his own. I don't know who's taking these pictures. It just doesn't add up. Here he's got a picture of himself writing a postcard. It has nothing to do with his expedition at all. So let's take a look at some of the others of the Three Stooges, as I call them. All right, this fellow from an Arab country, Ibn Battuta, very interesting because Ibn Battuta with a B is the name of a Muslim explorer. And here, picture on the ship, nobody there at all. Here's another picture. Let's play this video, see if there are any people around. Nope. Okay, there's one person. Oh, that's like the same footage that the other guy had. And those are pictures of them, I guess, getting evacuated. How is it that no one else is around? Where are all of his videos? Eating the food, meeting people, meeting the captain, going on all the exploration. Oh, of course, the people. Oh, did you see that was with Jake? Of course, we see the back of people's heads so they can't be identified. Oh, and he's also flashing the Illuminati symbols. So here was yet another fellow that we were told, and I did a video about this fellow also. Very, very suspect. He's got the Duper's Delight. You just can't fake this stuff. And here we've got, some very dramatic. Oh, no, it's just him talking about how he's not sick, but he's going in self-isolation. This could be AI. And he's a cinematographer. Look at this. Wait. He's taking a picture of the ceiling. We're told that his job, he's got close to 20 million followers, fake followers on YouTube. And because he is a cinematographer for travel videos, and this is the footage that we get showing the ceiling. I mean, come on, man. Here it's crystal clear. Oh my gosh, this is just too darn funny. Who's taking these pictures of the back of his head? Did he have a cameraman following him? He said that he went into isolation because he's very, very afraid. And he wants everyone to have a blood test before they go on any kind of cruise. Let me know. Do you think Princess Cruises is going to require blood test? Do you think Carnival Cruise will require blood test? And well, where's all his footage of being on this cruise? There's no footage of it at all. It's absolutely ridiculous. All right, friends, just a little lighthearted humor here as we're closing out the week. Let me know the other strange things that you have seen as well. And I don't want you to stop watching. I've got a few more videos for you here. And I'll also have links for you in the description box, along with a link for those who are interested about my handcrafted organic skincare. That is at youthserum.com. All right, I look forward to seeing you in the very next video.